And Saturday, we'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine with a shower in the area. High tomorrow, 77 to 79. Pleasant day Sunday with sun and areas of low clouds. High on Sunday, 78 to 81. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Friday. I am your host, Tom Schmidt, coming to you from the studios of WOCA Radio, just off the runway at the Ocala International Airport on a cloudy, overcast Friday morning. Supposed to be clear, and you can see the wind is blowing quite a bit as a cold front is moving through and going to our south. No rain really in the forecast, but it's going to be overcast like this. It's going to be cool tomorrow. I heard Sunday night in the 30s for a low in our area. So it's looking like winter's trying to rear its ugly head here. Speaking of ugly heads being reared, it's time for
your hearing pleasure, Crook News.
That's right. It's Friday, so it's time for Dumb Crook News. And we have a plethora of Dumb Crook News to offer up for you today. We start, as soon as my computer operates properly, we start in New Jersey. The manager of a cell phone store in New Jersey had to think quick. Two men came in to rob him. They held up the Boost Mobile store in Patterson, New Jersey on Wednesday. They tried to get phones and cash. Store manager Tommy Torres had to think quickly when the two burst in with a gun. He told them to take whatever they wanted while they were busy looting the phones out of the cabinets. He ran out the back door and into another business. He said, "I had to go. I got to live," he told CBS 2. He then ran through the travel agency next door, out to the front of his business, and brought down the burglar gate and locked it closed, locking the would-be crooks in the store. The door locks from the outside with no fire push bar from the back, so they couldn't get out the back door. And the front door was blocked by the garage door burglar gate that they bring down. The two robbers realized they were trapped. They tried all kinds of tactics to escape, to no avail. They were taken into custody by the Patterson police, charged with aggravated assault, armed robbery, and public mischief. I don't understand. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, I get they had a gun. Armed robbery, I get they had a gun. Why criminal mischief? You little mischievous ones, you. You're armed robbers, but we also are going to charge you like you're the little rascals. You little mischievous devils. But they were taken into custody, and now they face up to 25 years in prison for the charges they're against. This happened in British Columbia, Canada. A bystander was just standing around Monday afternoon in Surrey, British Columbia, when a teenager crashed his vehicle into one driven by an 85-year-old driver. He quickly fled the scene. He left the senior bleeding at the scene. Two young men heard the crash. They chased the teen, eventually bringing him back to the crash site. According to witnesses, that's when the teen grabbed a large amount of cash from his car and just walked up to a woman standing there watching the thing and asked her to hold it for him. He requested her number so he could retrieve the cash later. The woman agreed, But other bystanders convinced her it was a bad idea. You think? Police recovered the bag of money as well as another bag with a small amount of marijuana and 5 different cell phones. The senior was treated for non-life-threatening injuries and released. By handing over a bloodied bag containing money and drugs, not only are you doing any good, you're also looking to put yourself in a whole lot of trouble, according to Royal Canadian Mounted Police Corporal Bert Packett. He says the teen has since been released, but is facing several charges of driving and drug-related. He commented the Good Samaritans suggest they consider policing his career because they wouldn't chase the kid down. Considering that nothing happened to them, we're glad they stepped in. We are hiring. We'll be talking to them about being cops. As to the lady who originally agreed to hold the money, she was like, I'm thankful there were people there to convince me that was a bad idea. Because a guy that runs from a scene of an accident that has to be brought back kicking and screaming by 2 Good Samaritans, when he hands you a bag full of money with blood all over it, the first thing you should think is this is a good idea until somebody talks you out of it. Way to go there, smart one. What about that situation led her to think, well, it's kind of like that scene in Goodfellas when Henry Hill brings the gun. He just bashed the guy's face in at the Corvette for messing with Karen. And he brings the gun and he hands her the bloody gun. She goes, I know a lot of my friends, they would have ended the relationship right there. But I got to tell you, it kind of excited me. I think that's what happened to this lady. She's like, oh, this young guy's paying attention to me, and he handed me a bag full of bloody money. Dumb. Who's dumb there, the crook or the lady who took the bag of money from the crook? Okay, wait till you hear this out of Toronto. When I read this story, I read it twice. I go, I still have no idea what the hell is going on in this story. Police are looking for a man who broke into an office in Toronto's Liberty Village. He stole some electronics. The break-in happened around 2:30 on December 1st. It was captured on video. You can see the man breaking the glass door of the building. Another footage shows him taking electronics, Apple laptops, Microsoft tablets. He got away with those. It also shows him going into a box of gift wrap paper, taking 2 tubes of gift wrap paper out of the box, and tried to gift wrap a full-size ping pong table that was sitting in the lobby of the place he burglarized. Yeah, I didn't say that wrong. He breaks in, he steals Apple laptops and Microsoft tablets, and he tried to Christmas gift wrap a full-size ping pong table that was in the lobby of this business. What are you going to do? You're going to gift wrap it, put some postage on it, hope that the company, after you break in, ships it to the cousin you're trying to get a ping pong table for Christmas? Okay, I got my Apple stuff. Ooh, I got that Microsoft laptop. Ooh, wait, I remember my cousin Gary said he wanted a ping pong table for Christmas. I'll just wrap this one. Hopefully they'll mail it to him. What the hell is wrong with people? What happened? What can this guy claim insanity in court? Yeah, because what other reason would you have except this guy's brain damaged that in the middle of a burglary where he's broke a window, alarms are blaring, he's got all kind of electronics equipment he's trying to get away with, he stops to gift wrap a full-sized ping pong table. If that doesn't say I'm insane as hell, I don't know what does. Unless he was gift wrapped and wanted to send it to me. I need a ping pong table at my house. Have Kevin Stone over, beat him in ping pong all the time. I need a ping pong table. Kevin Stone, I think he just threw down a challenge that he thinks he's pretty good at ping pong. Have to take him to the seat, over to the power plant business incubator, play a little ping pong over there. Destroy him. Remember, I did time in county and state lockup. You don't want to mess with a guy that's got all you got's a ping pong table and a lot of time on your hands. You know, it's like Forrest Gump in the Army. Ping pong table and a lot of time on his hands. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's time for Florida Dumb Crook. I only got 2 this week, but they're worth every second we wait on them. We'll talk about the Dumb Crook news from Florida next. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source. Are you wasting time boxing up packages and